there are a few things that happened, and I brought this up jokingly when Josh Rosen was traded to the Miami Dolphins. He was the quarterback in waiting in Arizona, got to play, horrible offensive line, failed miserably, gets traded, and then I said, well, what happens if the Dolphins end up with the number one pick, just like Arizona did? They take Kyler Murray, and then all of a sudden Miami would end up with the number one pick, and they would take Tua Tagovailoa. Well, lo and behold, that could happen. That's a real distinct possibility because of what they've been doing. They traded Laramie Tunsil. They traded their wide receiver, Kenny Stills. They traded them to the Texans. So the tanking process has officially begun in Miami. Is Tua Tagovailoa considered the best quarterback coming out? McLovin, is all the draft boards have him better than Justin Herbert?
No, there are a lot that flip-flop the two, but Tua looked really good on Saturday. Then all of a sudden, the tank for Tua started showing up on Twitter again.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a consensus like it would be with Trevor Lawrence. I'd say it's a 1-2 different places.
Well, if you're going to tank, do you want to tank this year? Do you want to tank next? I mean, they have a ton of draft picks coming their way. And it feels like if you were going to be tanking, it would be the following year if you wanted to get Trevor Lawrence. If he's that much better than Tua or Justin Herbert or whoever else we want to throw in the mix, but they're tanking this year to get Tua, apparently. Yeah, Paul.
Premature tanking. They're going, what if they start tanking for 2 years from now? Like they put in Josh Rosen next year, and then they get the kid from Clemson.
Well, but they traded Tunsil. So that the official rebuild is starting.
Yes.
And you have all of these draft picks here. But I go back to the Cleveland Browns. From 2014 through 2017, the Browns had the most draft picks. They had high draft picks. Here's some of the players that they took in the first two rounds. Justin Gilbert, Johnny Manziel, Danny Shelton, Cam Irving, Nate Orchard, Corey Coleman, Carl Nassib, Myles Garrett, Jabril Peppers, David Njoku, Deshaun Kaiser. 13 picks that would be considered prime picks, first and second round, 3 starters out of that group. If you're the Miami Dolphins, you can have a lot of picks, but if you don't know what to do with those picks, you're going to end up like the Browns did in those years. Yes, McLovin?
You made up some of those names just to test us, didn't you?
I did not.
Who the heck is Nate Orchard? That's a real NFL player?
Yes, it is.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.